Good morning. Good morning. That was good. That was good. Good morning. Good morning. Ding, ding. Good morning. Good morning. Well, I just don't know what to say. I love my singing bowl. I have to do it again. Clearing all the negative energies from around my space. Let me put some hand cream on. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. I'm sorry I had a late start. I have been starting a little earlier and not eating in the morning, and then it's like 2 o'clock before I eat, and it's not good for me, my health. So I decided to force myself to make some scrambled eggs. I had that. They were great. And that's it. And for those of you wondering, why is this all true? Could it be? It is, maybe, for entertainment purposes only, as well. And we're going to be using one of my newer decks, the Wild Reflections Tarot. Discover the incredible wisdom of the tarot and bask in all its magic. It comes with a 200-page booklet. You ask why? Why would it be? Well, that's because every deck, like I've said before, for more or less every deck, has its own vibe. And the only decks that I don't need to typically look things up would be anything based on the Rider-Waite template. As you can see, this is not one of them. I got this as a gift for a reading that I did, a personal reading. My barter system, which is what I've been using for personal readings, either cash or check, that thing. Or you buy me something or make me something if you're creative that way. That has been running all year, and it will end at the end of this year. And then all personal readings will be money only. Which, in some cases, people are spending a good amount of money on decks, gifts, many, many things. All right. So, what are we reading about, you might wonder? We're going to read about the entire cabinet as one body, to include the felon. And we're going to ask this question: will the entire cabinet, as well as the felon, both executive branch from top to bottom, will they be removed? I'm not giving a time limit. I'm just asking the question. I even have my rods out. They wanted to come out and play this morning. And I'm going to be using one of my favorite pendulums. heavy, but it's great. I'm not going to be doing nuggets today. I'm going to do an AM and a PM. Okay. I don't know about you guys. Do you like the sound of the shuffling? I do. I always have. Sheila was the best. She was a shuffler from way back. And then she turned the volume off on that one camera that watches her cards. I don't know why I miss her shuffling. Just saying. I like the sound of it. I'm not turning mine off. So, will the entire cabinet, including the felon, be removed? Soon. I'm using the Celtic Cross spread like I have been for a while. I find it to give me I find it gives me the most info. Let me take a card and another one from down there. And let's see what's on the bottom. Ooh, the Hermit. Going within, meditation, contemplation. It's a really good card. I love these little, like, you know what I'm talking about. Little sparkles. Yes, this is what I'm drinking. I find that when I like bottled water. It goes back to my California days. And even when I move back home, I like bottled water. And it just tastes cleaner to me. I don't know if that's true or if it's in my head, but whatever it is, I like it. Let's begin. The signifier. The lovers. Now, this could be a partnership. It could be love, a love match. It could be the entire, it's a 6 card, Major Arcana. It could be the entire cabinet looking at each other and like not wanting to part. I see this as the cabinet. Not because they're in love with each other. Hardly. Ooh, wow. Look at this tower. How magnificent is that? The artwork, I mean, you know. Wow and wow and wow. All right, so the tower crosses the lovers, crosses the partnership, and it's coming hard and fast. Wow, wow, wow. I'm putting it right on top because it's feeling more powerful to me. What lies beneath? My Joe Biden card, the King of Cups. A card that represents all of the people. Red, blue, independent, unaffiliated, whatever you are. It represents all eligible voters. It also represents the kindness and the quality of leadership and class and the possibilities of Joe Biden's vibe and how he was able to really turn this country around. And the cup is the seashells. Very emotional card. This is a lot of water back here, and probably water that he's drinking out of the shell. What crowns the reading? The Four of Cups. Being offered something, maybe a deal. She is not interested. No. Don't bother me. I'm busy. I'm reading. Kind of a thing. Four of Cups. The offer is being made. An offer is being made. In the past. Patience, yeah, well. The sun is rising. But we never quite got there in the past. Going forward, the Empress. Fertility, expectations. She's expecting, right? The feminine, the divine feminine. The Empress. This is a beautiful card. These cards are really nice. And the quality of the card stock is outstanding. It shuffles easy, but it's also got substance. You know what I mean? The Queen of Cups. Oh, yep. Here's the Queen. She's got a cup, a seashell, and she is gleeful, happy. Very happy. Why are you so happy, Queen? Because the sun is here, revealing everything. Look at this powerful light. And she's going to hit her little, like, I don't know what that's called. I'm going to call it a hanging drum, okay? And this card represents the revealing of truth, the revealing of things unknown to us in details, Epstein, and more. Six of Cups. What a beautiful card. I'm going to look this one up. It doesn't look like the Six of Cups that I'm familiar with. Nostalgia, memories. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the card that we're typically used to seeing the flowers and someone buying flowers in the village. Familiarity, healing and comfort, sentimentality, pleasure. It represents nostalgia, childlike joy, and happy memories. Beautiful moments of your life where they experience contentment or bliss. This is a beautiful card. Really beautiful. You know, the more you handle a deck, just for those of you interested in this, the more you know, the better you get at it. The Queen of Pentacles. So this queen is working on her pentacle here. Pentacles are a reflection of earthly belongings. It could be money, obviously. It could be a house. It could be something from the earth. I'm going to look this one up too. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Generous, caring, nurturing, a homebody, good business sense, practical, comforting, welcoming, sensible, and luxurious. Financial security, responsible with finances, and good deal. It symbolizes independence and success after a long period of effort. An uphill journey is reaching a completion. We have certainly had our work cut out for us. The Death card. This is not necessarily physical death, but it can be. This is also a card where things are ending and beginning anew. This is calling someone up to cross over, like death would. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. But I think it is. And then the World card. Wow. Let's pull a few more just to see. Seven of Swords. Thievery. Two of Cups. Coming together to make peace and make a deal. Could be red versus blue, coming together and putting their differences aside. You know, cheers. Ching. One more. The Knight of Wands. Typically a military card. Look at that puppy. This is not what I'm feeling from this card at all. Courageous, energetic, charming hero. Rebellious, hot-tempered, and a free spirit. Adventure, pursuit, and passion. Charging ahead with a creative project, exploring the horizons that exist outside your comfort zone. Very different from my Knight of Wands, more or less in the military arena. The Hierophant. I consider this the government. Now, the government of all right, hang on. Let me look this one up. The Hierophant. Tradition, social groups, conventionality. That's what it says, conventionality. Conformity, education, knowledge, and beliefs. It's a spiritual search for meaning, focus on improving moral qualities that we could use. Perhaps a path of a wise teacher or an official teacher will come to help you in your spiritual search. So, in this deck, this is a card of spirituality, not the government necessarily. Very beautiful. The King of Pentacles. You know who that is. The Felon. And the Ten of Pentacles. A 10. Endings and new beginnings. Family wealth. Legacy money. Abundance. And here comes the Queen of Swords. This could be my Kamala card. Look at this beautiful queen. This indigenous woman. And she ain't playing, if you get my point. The Ace of Cups. Opening the shell and finding the pearls that were hidden. A lot of water here. See the little fish? So there's a high emotion. Knight of Cups. A challenge with the chess card, with the chess game. The Eight of Cups. Walking away. Moving forward. Page of Swords. Here's a military card. The Six of Swords. Moving on from troubled waters. And the Emperor. The High Priestess. She's got the info. Oh, and the Magician. Manifestation. The Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Movement. Information from the youth. This could be Ten of Wands. Ending and new beginnings. Completion. Nine of Wands. Abundance. The Hanged Man. They're all going to be hanged men, whether you're female or otherwise. Another military card, the Knight of Swords. The Queen of Wands, bringing forward information, knowledge. Ace of Wands, wow. Growth, knowledge. Look at that tree, tree of knowledge. Beautiful. And the Five of Wands, this is bickering, duking it out, not to the end, not to the death, but bickering. Having all that you need. And here's Jack, the King of Swords. This is where it will end. He's got the eagle. And he's not playing either. So, what do I think? I think, based on today's energy, that the cabinet, felon, etc., they are all going down. How? I still see the military. I'm not sure why. You know, your vibe changes. A lot of people have backed off from dates. I don't care about the dates. I still think it's going to be this year. Could I be wrong? Well, of course. Do I think I'm wrong? No, I don't really think I'm wrong. That was my best homemade coffee in weeks. Weeks. Whew, this is really heavy. Okay. Spirit. Spirit. And by the way, I did a protection prayer before I started this for us all. Spirit. Will this entire cabinet, including the full executive branch, including the couch man, will they all be removed before the end of this month? Give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. So pendulum says yes. We'll go with that. Now, obviously, things change. You know that. Don't lose faith in the process. Don't lose your mind over a date. I can only go by the energies that I'm feeling in the moment. Spirit. Will there be an interim group of people that have been in office before but are not currently in office that comes in and helps transition the United States to a whole new kind of government, constitutionally based, I might add. Give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's a yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's very heavy. Very heavy. This is the heaviest one I have. Okay. By the way, if any of you are wondering, this has a card from the deck. What does it say? Capricorn. This is a gift from Miss Shelley. If you're not subscribed to her channel at healing_truth_tarot, I will post a link to her channel. She's so freaking great. And remember, don't kill the messenger. We are vessels of information based on the energies that we get from the cards, what we feel, what the pendulum says. That's it. Wishing you a wonderful morning this Sunday. I'll be skipping a midday nugget today because I just need to. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. I'll be doing a night read, an evening read as well today. But I want to watch some of my very favorites on Sunday, like Scott and Nancy Jean. They do a live on Sunday mornings, and I enjoy it. And I haven't been able to watch it live, so I'm going to do that this morning. Join me, won't you? Peace out. I'll see you tonight.